Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your Tarot, Oracle, and Rune reading for the week of July 17th to the 23rd, 2023. First, you have the rune Uruz coming out for you. It represents the bull. And this to me shows that a lot of events will be picking up pace this week for you. If you've been dealing with any health issues or lack of vitality, like fatigue recently, we see your energy, your zest for life coming back. And especially like if you feel like you've just been getting a little bit behind on things like tasks, maybe your to-do list is piling up because you just haven't had the energy to do it. This is a really good sign that early on in the week, I feel, you'll have like extremely high energy and you'll probably get a lot done within a little bit amount of time. One message that comes with Uruz is that if you are on a set path in life, like working towards a certain goal or degree or something like that, relationship, make sure it is truly what you want right now as you're watching this video, because it is going to pick up pace a lot this week for you. So, for example, if you've been dating someone for like a few months, few weeks, whatever, and you're not really that into them, this is kind of giving you that sign of like, make sure you get out of that right now so that it doesn't pick up pace. Now, if it's the opposite case and you do want this, this can be a sign that it'll actually move forward with a lot of force this week. So this person could be really proclaiming their feelings towards you. It could be getting a little bit more serious, or whatever goal you have been working on, whatever ambition you've been working on, you could be getting a lot done in that this week. Overall, the energy is really high. It seems like a very high vitality week for you, so that is exciting. We also have the Magician and the Mirror in reverse, which kind of gives a similar message, to be honest. Like, decide what you want right now so that way it can come to you, okay? When we don't really know what we want, we can end up being a little bit wishy-washy and sometimes accidentally a bit manipulative or like leading other people on. So just make sure you know what you want, you really decide what you're going to do in a situation so that way you can move forward with confidence this week and bring a beautiful reality into fruition. You also have the Father coming through. It did come out in reverse, but this is what it looks like upright. So that's in reversed. And this is card number 5, Major Arcana number 5, which to me is like the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the divine, masculine, spiritual energy. And we see that in fathers as well, the good ones out there. There's like a sort of spiritual connection that you have with your child, like that can never really be replaced. Like, you are the one who is offering guidance and teaching boundaries and laying down a foundation of what you should expect in life, what you should take in life. I feel like this masculine energy is coming through this week to really have you practicing discipline and boundaries when it comes to your own path in life and being able to decide on that yourself, being able to kind of be your own father figure in a way. Some of you guys might also be reconnecting with your father or reflecting on fatherly, paternal type of energies here. Like, maybe you are, I don't know, just in your head about it. I am seeing like something to do with the father. Some of you might be thinking a lot, maybe talking to your father figure, just even reflecting on how your father figure influenced your life and the decisions and just who you are today in a positive way. But overall, this card is asking you to kind of go your own way in life when it comes out reversed. Like, follow your own dreams, your own soul's calling very confidently, and don't let anyone tell you not to. But again, it's that message of like, decide what you want so that way it may come to you. Don't be in this wishy-washy here and there type of energy. It's either you're in or you're out. Just like fatherhood, either you're going to be a father or you're not going to be a father. You're going to choose this or you're not going to choose this. When you kind of don't make a decision, it is a really bad decision usually. So yeah, just be really confident in whatever you choose, even if it's not the stereotypical choice to make. I see that message coming through this week for you, because once you make that decision, things will unfold quite rapidly for you. It's a beautiful week with a lot of magic in the air of like high, like I'm seeing velocity, this notion of something moving really quickly and with a lot of force, okay? Velocity. So Spirit's kind of saying the energy this week has that velocity, and that's why you need to consciously decide what you want now so that it comes. If there's any wishy-washy energies, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue this relationship with this person or cut them off? Do you want to go after this one goal, commit yourself to this program or not? I see you making a decision, like, this is what I want. 9 cards out, 3 rows of 3. First card for you this week is the 10 of Wands. And this has honestly been coming out for a lot of groups. Yours is the only one that's upright. And I'm glad this is, and look, we see that's a cow, I guess. Is that a cow? It looked like a bull, right? I don't know animals, guys. But this rune represents the bull as well. But anyways, I'm glad this is coming out as your first card, because the first card in the spread represents the past few weeks and months for you. So things might have been a little bit heavy. Okay. Also, I keep coming back to like health, having low energy because you're just carrying a lot of weight, a lot of doubt, like not knowing. So I just feel, to me, I'm seeing like you making a decision, and it clarifies so much, and it's like you no longer have to carry this weight around of like not knowing or like not deciding. It's just like decisive, boom, done, over with. This is what I'm doing. I can just let go of all the other options that may exist. And it's like a freeing sensation here. Past few weeks and months may have been heavy for you. Like we said, like carrying a lot of stress and responsibility, literal responsibility, like work or cleaning or checking up on someone, taking care of someone. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the cards have to say for this week and how that will be changing. Second card out is the Magician coming out again. Wow. Guys, literally, those of you who also read tarot, you know what this means. Like, we said, decide what you want so it can come to you now. And that's literally the message of the Magician, right? Decide what you want, because everything energetically is aligned for what you're focusing on to come forward this week, okay, with high velocity. So if, like I said, if you've been dating someone, for example, and you're just kind of seeing where it's going, I see it moving forward quite rapidly this week. Okay, if you have plans to see them, hang out, like they may like expose some of their feelings for you and try to move things forward. So it's just kind of like reflect where you're at right now, so that you're clear-minded once you get there, and you're not going to keep anyone in some wishy-washy, I don't know, energy. So I don't know. Really interesting stuff there. Or like commit, like if you're going to start a podcast, like I am doing this, I'm committing to do this 1 episode a week, like that is what I'm doing. I will never not do that anymore. So I feel like that decisiveness really cuts out a lot of stress of just not knowing, and it gives you a more grounded and clear schedule for yourself, I'm seeing. Next we have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Literally same card, guys. Look. They're both the divine masculine form, 2 depictions of the divine masculine spiritual person. And look, number 5. Exactly. And they both came out in reversed, which says go your own path in life, okay? Don't listen to what society has to say. If you have any like parents, for example, that are like, you have to go to college and get this degree and do that, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to them. It's a bunch of crap, okay? It's a bunch of crap. Do what you want and commit strongly to that path. You don't need to be understood by anyone, by society. As long as you're happy and your conscience is clear, you're good to go. And the Hierophant is saying, at this time, it may be best for you to keep your own counsel and really listen to what your intuition is saying here, I especially am seeing an image of you like going online to look up advice articles, and spirits saying those advice articles that you're reading can confuse you sometimes, because not every situation's the same. So sometimes it's actually not that helpful to be looking up all these like Reddit pages and other people's opinions online. Like I'm actually seeing that Spirit is saying sometimes when you go to the internet and it's funny because I'm talking to you through YouTube, sometimes when you go to the internet like looking for advice, like for like Googling something and looking up blogs or looking up your problem on Reddit or writing into Reddit, Spirit's saying sometimes that may cause some more confusion for you. It might not be the best advice for you. So try to listen deep within like what your heart and soul is saying. Sometimes, and I'm seeing a correlation sometimes people on the internet can be really, really harsh with their advice. Like, oh, just dump them, leave them. That's always the answer. Or like, you know, whatever the most extreme, like, walking away thing is, I feel like that's always the advice. Like, but it doesn't take into account that people are human and people make mistakes sometimes, and we can have a little bit of empathy for that human experience. And as long as it's not a repeating pattern, that's fine. And I feel like that's what the Father teaches us, boundaries, you know? I forgive you because you're human, but make the same mistake twice and you're out of my life 100%. Like, that's boundaries, you know? It's that beautiful blend of energy. Like, you can be you, you can make mistakes, but once it becomes a pattern, bye. Like, I have boundaries, I am protected, okay? You will not take my peace, no one will take my peace. So, interesting messages coming through for you this week. Let's get on to the second row. Fourth card out, we have the World in reversed. So there, oh, right underneath that Ten of Wands too, there is a chapter coming to a close for you, Sagittarius. You're wrapping up loose ends and a new chapter is beginning, but Spirit is saying to you in this reading, decide what you want so it comes to you now, okay? So with the World reversed, I am seeing this as wishy-washiness, okay? Avoid that. I feel like the universe is kind of channeling messages in today's reading saying, like, you're ready to embark on a new chapter in your life, but we need you to get clear on what chapter that's going to be, because you have free will and there is like thousands upon thousands of future paths available to you at all times. And when you're more decisive, you'll start to see that momentum happening a bit faster. Life moves a bit faster. So this is a good week for making a big decision or making decisions in general. I'm seeing the energy supported for that. And you'll notice things moving quite quickly after you make that decision. And it could be, I'm seeing it's mainly internal decision. Like, I really like this person, I'm going to try to grow with them. You might just think that internally, and then you actually start to see the momentum after you make that decision, even from them, without telling them that. Like, you see a shift in the energy. Or you decide, like, I'm committing to this path, like 100%. It's no longer a question in my mind. Like, this is what I'm doing. And you see, like, events unfolding for you after you make that decision, even if it's just internal. Center of your spread this week is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, all of these messages kind of support each other, like saying the same thing. It's like, decide and it will grow. Like, this is the seed you plant, right? And time will grow into something beautiful. So we are seeing that there. Some of you might have experienced some frustrations in the past because you weren't really seeing much rewards for your efforts, your hard work, etc. And I feel like being in this decisive energy, it's just required, because this is the week, guys. This is the week you start to see results. You start to see momentum, things moving forward. Sixth card out for you, Three of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone here appreciating you and like giving you flowers. Now, they might literally be giving you flowers, but it's more so like showering you with really genuine, awesome compliments, like seeing who you are deep within and being like, I love that you're this type of person and you're able to do this. So I am seeing like accolades here, like people really respecting you and letting you know exactly what they love about you. That is beautiful. Working as a team as well. And this can also be career success, you know, success in your career or your hard work. You've been working hard to like build your skills, I feel, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, working hard to grow a name for yourself or like just grow in general. And you are going to be seeing some appreciation for that. This is a good sign if you have your own business, okay, especially with the Hierophant in reverse right above it. If you are your own business owner, leader, entrepreneur, freelancer, we see work coming in for you this week for sure. And it will be, you'll do a good job and it'll be well received. So that's really good. If you have any type of social media platform, also a good week for that. And I would just, I don't know, I keep coming back to this message of just like commit more to what you're doing. Like commit more to the path that you're on. And Spirit's saying, but what path are you on? Okay, you need to figure that out before you commit to it. And then this week you're gonna like put in more work, or we're hoping you will. And like you're gonna see so much forward momentum from that. So I don't know. Your whole energy will shift once you make a decision that's really firm. Final row out for you, seventh card, is the Four of Cups in reversed. Okay. So this is an interesting one. This is what it looks like up right here. It talks about boredom. It talks about someone, not seeing what's right in front of them, turning a blind eye to all the potential of a potential relationship or creative project. And I feel like this is what Spirit is kind of like warning you about here. Try to avoid being wishy-washy and like letting this opportunity be squandered. I don't know. I want to see the card next to this. We have 5 of Pentacles next to that. Wow. Feeling of lack. Like I said, this is a card of health issues too sometimes. So I definitely feel like your health is improving, especially underneath that 7 of Pentacles reversed. Your health seems to be, and like energy levels seem to be improving this week, which is great. But yeah, final card out for you, 8 of Wands. Yeah, see, this is exactly, because I'm like, there has to be another card that's going to be like super positive, and this literally summarizes the energy we were picking up on so much. Like, this is that fast forward moving momentum that we were talking about. It's like, decide what you want now so it moves forward rapidly, and the 8 of Wands is the fastest moving, one of the fastest moving decks or cards in the entire deck. It is literally just like boom, 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 boom. All these things all at once start unfolding rapidly because you made this decision internally. You shifted your energy. You said, you know what, I'll commit to this. Like, this is going to be something good. Or, I decide to forgive that person. Everyone's a human. Everyone makes mistakes. And it's like the second you do that internally, you let go of that resentment, it moves forward so beautifully. Like, and your mind's gonna be blown if that's the case, like if you're forgiving someone, because it's literally like the second you do that and you're like, you know what, I forgive them, and if we were ever to be given an opportunity again, I would, I might make something of it, and then it's like the second you make that decision, it's like they come forward, they want to hang out, like blah 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 blah. Like, your energy speaks volumes, and other people, although they may not consciously be able to acknowledge and control their psychic abilities, everyone is psychic, so they can pick up on your energy. And I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like before, like, if any of you are dating at all, the person you're dating was kind of picking up from you like a wishy-washy, not that interested type of energy. And you might not have been that interested or as interested as you thought you were. But it's like this week you're like making a clear-cut decision, either to leave or commit. Or, you know what, I really like this person, I want to see where it goes, like fully. That's what I'm going to commit to personally. And they'll feel that shift in your energy, even if you don't necessarily change anything else. And that's what moves us forward so rapidly. So, I hope this is making sense for you guys, but I just keep seeing rapid moving energy, and it's just like, I've been repeating myself this whole reading, just like make the decision, it'll move forward rapidly. I don't know what that means because I'm not a Sagittarius. I don't have significant Sagittarius placements in my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So this reading doesn't apply to me, and I only know a few people in my life with significant Sagittarius placements. So comment down below how this is resonating for you. Like, can you kind of pick up on why Spirit is saying that you need to make a clear-cut decision about something? Like, what area of life is this applying to you? Is it your career? Is it like a move? Is it a relationship, someone you've been talking to? Like, what is the clear-cut decision? You might not know just yet either, because this is going to be the week ahead, right? But it's just so interesting to me. Definitely follow your instincts, though. Spirit's saying when you make your decision, like, we don't want you to look online and get advice or go to advice from other people. Like, really listen to what you truly want to do and be like, you know what, that's it. They want you to practice listening to your intuition, trusting that intuition, and going for it, even if it may not logically make sense to other people, or it might not match the articles you read online or something. So that is that. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video if you want to help me out. You can also leave a donation down below to support the channel. You know, we're growing here. We're not yet monetized, so that helps for sure. Or if you want to support me further, you can get a personal reading with me one-on-one, spiritual life coaching sessions with me one-on-one, or I also sell a goddess energy intention oil on my website, spiritpsychic.org. Link to that's in the description. And I would definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of your week ahead, guys. Other than that, I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.